Guys, and welcome back to another video. It's me, Cam from Cam's Com, and welcome back to another daily Chelsea transfer news video. In today's video, we're going to be talking about Jules Kounde, Hudson-Odoi, and of course, I will be breaking down the Chelsea versus Liverpool game. So without further ado, I'm Cam, this is Cam's Com, and I do daily Chelsea transfer news videos. So if you want, just without further ado, let's get on with the video. Now, starting with the big news that was broke this morning, and that is regarding Callum Hudson-Odoi to Borussia Dortmund on loan. Now, little pretense to this. Yesterday, Callum Hudson-Odoi made a very weird decision in not trying to join up with the England under-21 team, which this season's going to be tough for him to get any game time, and that's why I actually do believe this loan to Dortmund would be very beneficial for him. Gets a whole year of playing, I hope, starting most games. The Bundesliga is a great league for young talent, and Dortmund are a great team for scoring goals. He'll be feeding the likes of Haaland and Donyell Malen. He'll be having a good time, I'd say. But without further ado, let's go on with the reports from Goal that I said. Borussia Dortmund are interested in signing Chelsea's Callum Hudson-Odoi on loan, but the Blues are currently refusing to let the England international head through the exit door. Now, with only a couple days left of the transfer window, this is going to be right up to the line. Chelsea have said they want to keep him, but I think if the right loan offer comes, and if it's up to him, and if it would be up to Hudson-Odoi, I don't really know he can turn down first team football at a super European club. But I'm gonna do another report to Sky Germany, which have said Dortmund yet to make contact or make an offer for Callum Hudson-Odoi, and it won't be easy to convince Chelsea into a deal, according to Sky Germany. So far, it's not looking too promising for this move, but as things develop, like most moves, like for an example, Lukaku move looked like it was never going to happen, and here he is in Chelsea blue. This kind of means Marina's got to work cut out to get the best deal. If Chelsea don't really want to sell, and Dortmund will, that will probably help Chelsea in the long run. That Dortmund will be trying to push for a better deal, more advantageous for Chelsea, let's just say. And finally, from Telefootball in France have said Chelsea could allow Callum Hudson-Odoi to leave on loan if they sign Jules Kounde, as Sevilla defender can also play right back. Now, this mixes the two stories I'm going to be talking today well together. This contradicts what the other two stories have said, but it also is relying on Jules Kounde signing, because Callum Hudson-Odoi really hasn't had a sniff in attacking positions. He's played right wing back, with Reece James getting that red card, which I'll talk about later. If Jules Kounde could sign, he can play right back, he can play left centre back, he can play all across the defence. Callum Hudson-Odoi could leave, Jules Kounde could come, would sort us out for a year and let Jules Kounde get game time to grow and become the player that many are touting him to do. On to Jules Kounde. Now I'm going to keep this story nice, quick and short, and that's from Kevin Palmer, who have just said, Jules Kounde to Chelsea, coming soon. Winky face. I'm just going to sprinkle that there. Let's see what happens in the coming days, coming hours, maybe in fact, get you excited for a bit of Jules Kounde. Was the best in the transfer windows and making signings, and I hope we do manage to make signings, because this, apart from Lukaku, window has been focused on letting Deadwood go. Speaking of Deadwood, Timio Bakayoko is probably going to head off to AC Milan's on a permanent, so thank God. Get out. Onto the breakdown. Sorry, Bakayoko's a bit rude, but if you leave, that'd be great. Now, Chelsea won, Liverpool won. It happened at Anfield yesterday, and I've had a day to collect my thoughts, because at the time, I didn't know how to feel. I think, looking back at it now, with hindsight, it's actually given me some confidence, more confidence than I had. That, first of all, Liverpool are not in the title race, and I'll tell you why later, and Chelsea most definitely are. The first half, although the possession stats might tell you different, I think we absolutely dominated. We had chances, that clear-cut chances, more than Liverpool, who only could muster up shots from outside the box. The second goal, but of course we've got to say, what a goal from King Kai Havertz. Super Kai has actually filled out and is starting the season very well. good things to come. I know an international break comes where he plays for Germany, so he'll get more game time, hopefully push on from this. Main talking point, it was 10 men against 12 this whole game because Anthony Taylor is an absolute bald, fat fraud, and I don't really want him to be, let alone refereeing any level, the Premier League and Chelsea for so many times. There's loads of compilations you can look up about this agenda he has against Chelsea. The red card ruined the game, it ruins football, and I don't really want to talk about this match much longer, but a point apiece at half-time you would have taken 1-1, but in the circumstances I think we're so much better than Liverpool, and it's given me confidence that we can beat any team, because not only did we get a red card, and N'Golo Kante had to come off injured, and he looked absolutely fantastic in that first half, but that has been it. I could rant on all day about Anthony Taylor, but I don't really want to give him the time of day because he needs his badges to be revoked and needs to be fucking sent down to referee Fleetwood, because that is probably his level. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next video where hopefully things can happen.